Central Girls West Basketball Senior Night. First, we would like to recognize the Spaulding High School seniors. When we call your name, please meet one of the Central West players at half court to receive a token of appreciation. Number 3, Maddie Troller. Number 20, Gabby Kucher. And number 32, Kate McCauley. We would also like to acknowledge our 2 West seniors. Number 4, Sienna Lukeborn. And number 12, Jayla Pullen. Now, it is with great pleasure that we recognize and thank our Central Senior, Lydia Mann. At this time, we would like Lydia and her family to come out to center court. Lydia is accompanied by her mother, Leila, her father, Terry, her stepmother, Liz, and her sister, Gianna. We would like to thank Lydia for her contributions both on and off the court this year. The example she has set for our underclassmen will always be appreciated and never forgotten. We would also like to thank Lydia's family. We appreciate the sacrifices and commitment you have made over the years for Lydia and Central basketball. Finally, coaches, teammates, faculty, and administration, thank you for your hard work and leadership. We wish you nothing but the best in the future. Remember, you are and always will be a member of our Central West basketball family. Thank you, Lydia. Now for the starting lineups. Starting with Spaulding. Number 11, Ellie Alvaro. Number 20, Gabby Kucher. Number 32, Kate McCauley. Number 33, Davina Perkins. And number 34, Megan Hersovich. Spaulding is coached by Scott Blake. And now for your Central West team. Number 1, Tiana Mann. Number 10, Layla Mohammed. Number 13, Marley Oates. Number 15, Chloe Murphy. And our senior, number 34, Lydia Mann. If everyone would please rise and remove their cap to the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Simon Gym on the campus of Manchester Central High School for coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television. This is Central West's senior night here. I'm joined by extraordinaire cameraman and my partner tonight, Mr. Kyle Heavey. I'm Zach Johnston, as we'll start with scoring from Tiana Mann, driving right to the basket to give Central West the lead early. They're taking on the Spaulding Red Raiders here. Kyle, what's in store for this game tonight? JV game was certainly long before this one.
A triple overtime JV game. We can only hope for the best, and right now, 2 baskets each in this, well, 2 baskets in the game so far in the first 20 seconds. We could be up for a high-scoring game right here for the Central West and Spaulding team, like you mentioned.
Nice pass. Tiptoeing there was Layla Muhammad.
Wow, I don't know if she was a ballerina before this, so that was impressive.
Nice
to keep
little
her
move.
toes in.
She'll pull up, and it'll hit off the backboard. No good here. Even that 2-2 here, like you said, early basket scored. And you said before the game that some of these Spaulding girls might be swingers. They're going to be a little exhausted from that triple overtime game.
Yeah, congratulations to the Spaulding JV squad. That was a heck of a performance and really taking the length of time to get that final basket in the triple overtime. And now a
good pass down low to Gabby Kucher, and she couldn't put it in there as Tiana Mann going down fighting for the ball. She's going to throw it out. Muhammad diving. Good effort there. Coach Wenners approves of that, but it will be Spaulding's possession.
Some Tommy points there for
Yes.
sure, as those girls were diving all over the place. And now for Spaulding, I mean, they come into this game with a 2-15 record, trying to get to themselves to a third win on the year. And they got some talented seniors here as well that can get things going. And we'll see what a three-pointer can do here.
Yeah,
and
that's off from Megan Uraskevich.
yeah, she tried. She was sitting there in the chair the whole entire time in that warm-ups, and she was, said she was ready to go. But obviously, we didn't expect a third overtime game. We're already 45 minutes delayed in starting this game, and glad to be here with you, Zach, though.
Of course. Down the court comes Kate McCauley. She'll throw it back. Here's a three from Ellie Averill. That's off.
McCauley, one of the seniors that they have for the Red Raiders, along with the Maddie Troger, who's injured, unfortunately.
It's a shot that will miss there, and fighting for the ball. Layla Muhammad showing a lot of hustle here, as this will be Central West's possession on the held ball.
Well, you're going to expect a lot out of Tiana Mann. Obviously, she's got the lone 2 points here for Central.
Marley
see if she can get an
Oates
assist here.
doesn't get the bounce.
And now look at
Tiana
the
Mann
sneakiness.
she was a little trying to sneak her way up.
Whatever works, I suppose, right?
That is correct. Kucher looking for someone. Throwing it back.
Good
Taking
defense being put on here by Coach Wenners and the Central West girls. They're
trying to set something up, and a 30-second timeout called already here from Coach Scott Blake of the Spaulding Red Raiders.
Yeah, he is not pleased. His girls could not get anything growing there. They were kind of confused in what the play was. And he'll have a discussion here for 30 seconds and try to get things sorted out with assistant coach Chris Schoonmaker and Phoebe Downs, I believe it is. Downer, as my page was starting to roll up.
She's no Debbie Downer. I'm pretty sure she's one of the coaches of that JV team, that she looked pretty riled up there in that game.
She got the win. That's all that matters. It took a lot of hard work, but able to get that win.
And a lot of extra minutes, too.
There's a lot of...
Most of those Central West girls have fouled out there. And another attempted steal there from Layla Muhammad. She is putting on an effort show here tonight. And that'll be out of bounds Central West possession.
Not much McCauley could do. It just kind of hit off a part of her body and goes out of bounds. And they'll try to get things squared away going forward for the Red Raiders. But now Mann going in.
Nice move. She couldn't get it to fall.
Off-balance layup, but it's, sometimes you practice those and you'll start to have them sink.
2 quick baskets here, but no points since. Oates playing up there and turned over, and she gets the ball. Down to Tiana Mann.
Yeah, Zach, it's been over 2.5 minutes since Central West has scored their opening basket, and now it's see what they can do to set something up and see if Murphy can put something down.
Murphy back to Oates. Lydia Mann, the lone Central senior here on this team, will give it back to Layla Muhammad. In the corner, Lydia's shot good.
There
corner
we go.
3 from Lydia Mann.
And the crowd is going wild for her. She's got a great amount of family that are here in attendance here.
Getting right back on defense. Big for her, too. She's going to try and get a stop here. Arms up there on Demaya Perkins. She'll throw it back out to Uraskevich. She is making her way down, and Tiana Mann trying to get the steal. A held ball will go to Spaulding, and she'll throw it back. And Kucher will get the ball back here for Spaulding. Murphy playing up on them.
Yeah, the referees, Chris Morgan and Andy Paul.
Here's a shot that'll rattle around, no good. They will call a foul here. I believe one of the refs was at the middle school city championships that I was doing public address with, and I think the one nearest to us, we're having a good talk about UNH hockey.
Yeah, Chris Paul is, Chris Paul.
Chris
It's Chris Morgan.
Chris Morgan.
I just kind of combined names there.
I wouldn't blame you there. as I used to get Paul George and Chris Paul confused all the time when I was a kid.
Chris Morgan does a great job for the community, and
That'll be out of bounds, go to Central West position. But yeah, these refs, they're not in necessarily the referee striping attire when I used to. It looks more like a shirt you'd get from Kohl's.
Well, it kind of looks like the NBA
Yeah,
shirts
you know what?
as well.
That's true. Not the stereotypical referee shirts. As Spaulding will take it up themselves now. Down 3 after the Lydia Mann corner 3. Just a few moments ago. Back down low.
Nice
Chance
move.
here, and it's good from Demaya Perkins.
That was a great look right there, and
Perkins, a sophomore forward. Nice pass there from Marley Oates, pulled in by Muhammad. She'll draw a foul. It'll go on Kate McCauley. They got 3 seniors for this Spaulding team in the injured Maddie Trogler. They also have Kate McCauley as well as Gabby Kucher as the seniors on their squad, and we see Maddie on the bench here.
yeah, it's unfortunate. As you can see, there's a big boot on her left foot here, and hopefully the best for her.
And no
good.
both of those missed there from Muhammad, but she's done enough to play well early with her pestering defense, and she almost took one away there. That's the way she's been all year, with the way that she's defended real well. Here's a shot that is off and will be brought up now by Tiana Mann, working her way down, has a lane, lays it in. She just had a straight path. It almost looked like a drag strip right to the basket for her.
Sometimes speed kills, sometimes it's speed is your friend, and that was your friend right there, and see if she can do that a few more times.
Shut off there from Ellie Averill. And now Chloe Murphy pestered, and she'll get it over to Tiana. She'll bring it up herself again. Tiana to Muhammad, pulls it in, fakes, and will give it back to Oates. Her 3 is up, and it's off. Murphy tipping it, rebound going back to Central West.
It's the back iron, but a great job on the offensive boards right there by Central West.
Muhammad looking for somebody, will bounce pass it to Murphy. Lydia's open, another shot is off. I like seeing her be aggressive though.
Why not? You're already up 3 points. Why not make it 6? And now with 2:20 remaining in this opening quarter, we'll see what the Red Raiders can do to get this game tied back up.
Here, Spaulding down 3. It'll be back over to Uraskovich. Here's a 3. Rattling out, no good. Central West will get the defensive board, and a missed cue there as Oates threw it off of Lydia Mann, will go out of bounds. And 3 subs in, Martinez, Perron, and Powlin, one of the West seniors on this combined squad. They'll check in for Oates, Lydia Mann, and Layla Muhammad. So they'll keep Murphy and Tiana Mann out there.
Oh,
nice little duo. And now Vanessa Martinez will bounce pass it over to Tiana, and she'll bring it up yet again here. Central West looking to extend their 1 possession lead, up 3. Powlin off the bench is a 2, and it's good. Nothing but net there. 9-4 is your score right off the bench. Agila Powlin getting buckets.
Yeah, that was a great shot. If only her foot was 6 inches further back, it would have been an extra point. But now their defense has really been the answer here for Central West, as they've done a great job of causing the Raiders to have some trouble here with getting down low.
Here comes Sydney Daly in for Ellie Averill for this Spaulding squad.
Now.
Coach Wenners of this team, also the athletic director of Central High School, or athletic coordinator rather.
Absolutely.
Down low, shot off there from Powlin. And now Spaulding looking to respond with a bucket themselves here, and they will not get one. It's rattled around, and a rebound will not fall either. So no friendly bounces from these Simon Jim rims here for the Red Raiders so far.
Yeah, Daly is not pleased with that rim on her shot. Definitely rattled out. And, well, she's going to have to play some defense instead.
Man getting around well, and here comes Martinez. 3's up and off. Rebound Powlin. They've done a good job offensive rebounding, but they can't seem to finish there. And now Megan Uraskovich will take it for Spaulding, and it's now brought up by Kate McCauley. McCauley, there's good defense there from Perron. Down low, shot won't go there from Demaya Perkins.
I expect Perkins to be able to be the high scorer for Spaulding. She seems to have a knack of getting the ball down low and making some moves.
Here's Murphy just off. Perron going for it, but it'll go out of bounds and be Spaulding ball. just off there, Chloe Murphy, but we've seen her be unstoppable sometimes. She's just, when she's on, she's on. Central West has, they've had a better last set of games than Spaulding, but they're just 1-4 in their last 5. Their last win was a few weeks ago on the 9th of February. They beat Trinity, and they've lost 4 straight to Concord, Alvin, National North, and Londonderry. But
maybe they have a thing against red teams, as
yeah,
Trinity was
could be
probably wearing their red, white, and blue.
Nice little defensive play here for Central West, but they got to bring it up to the front court, and Tiana Mann is the girl to do it for them. Perron getting it back to Tiana, and then it looked like it was thrown out of bounds there by Megan Juraskovich. Spaulding has lost 8 straight here. They're looking to get back in the win column. They've won their last game on January 23rd against Winnicunnet. So they're looking to get back in the win column here. As the first quarter is going to die down here. Nice move by Palin, and she still can't get that one to fall.
6 seconds to go. Red Raiders got to get something going.
Nice steal there from Chloe. Can they get out of single digits here? And they can't get it out, but nonetheless, there's good defense here from the Central West team, limiting Spaulding to just 4 points in the first quarter here.
Yeah, it was tied up at 2 for a long time, but again, that big 3-pointer has really helped things out, and we'll see if Lydia can stay hot there with making some more threes. But right now, again, a 5-point lead for Central West, and Coach Winters is kind of saying his things like, hey, keep doing what you're doing, but make sure you get the layups more.
Yeah, this would be a much different game here, and obviously 9-4 is still a lead, and the defense has been outstanding here for Central West to start this game. But if they got some of those layups to fall, we're looking at maybe a 16-4 lead or something different like that here for Central West. So they're getting those opportunities offensively, and they just got to keep playing as well as they've been defensively. We saw a good defensive game last night, that hockey game we did.
Certainly was a fun one, and 5 straight nights of sports every night here, Zach, for Manchester Public Television, and trying
towards
to get
the end of our regular seasons here, winter season, getting some playoffs coming up too.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, and we'll see how the hockey teams can do tomorrow night.
Yeah,
but for
triple
now,
header for MPTV on Saturday.
It's nice to be in a warm environment here at the Simon Gymnasium, so enjoying this for the time being. I might even bring my heated vest tomorrow, Zach.
And now stealing that there is Palin, trying to get the edge, finish. It won't go. Perron, she'll get it to fall. So second chance points here for Central, starting their second quarter.
Perron did a good job, did not rush getting that ball back up after getting the rebound, took a step back, turned, and was able to get that bucket. And we'll see.
Down low, yeah, Gabby Kuchar floats it, and it won't fall. Martinez fighting with Perkins for it, and it'll go Central's way.
Gotta appreciate the officials for giving them possession arrow, and now with trying to get some more points here, but again.
Nice pass. Palin trying to handle it here, and she stepped out.
Yeah, Chris Morgan had a good view of that and could see that she was out of bounds, and
maybe, well, I don't know.
No, it's actually a foul, Zach.
Oh.
It was a foul.
That's going to go on Kate McCauley.
That's her second, too, so that's...
That might have been what the 3-2 was for that he did, now that I'm thinking about it. Here's a corner 3. Martinez rolls around, doesn't get the lucky little swoosh there. And now loose ball, and Perron will pick it back up.
Perron and Murphy collided on that. They're lucky that they still have this ball here.
Man shot off, and Murphy continuing to press up there on Juraskovich and take it up our near side. Juraskovich all the way down. She'll bring it back from the corner. Nice pass out. A little floater up here.
And
good, a little banker there. That was Kate McCauley, I do believe, number 32.
Put a deposit in her bank account right there with using the bank.
That was a lucky one that time there, using the backboard to their advantage. And now here comes Adriana Perron. Floater up. Good. Nice little wrist action there.
And she's starting to turn things on. She's heating up if you're playing some NBA jams right now. She's looked very good the last couple times as she's gotten the ball.
Pass will go over to Perkins, working on Vanessa Martinez, and she'll throw it a little too far there for Juraskovich. It'll be an over and back. Coach Winters likes that defense.
Hey, I don't blame him. It's maybe something that he's been working on all year long is finally starting to kick in here as Murphy will take a seat, and we got a new player out here for Central West.
Here's a shot that is off, no good. Marley Oates has come back into the game. Perron picks up the loose ball. She'll draw foul. How about this for this time on the floor here for Adriana Perron? She'll go to the line. She's gotten putbacks. She's gotten possession back. She's had a nice little time on here, especially in the second quarter.
You know, with Sienna Lucor out, it's given some more time for other players, and I feel like Perron here is really getting an ability to get some more playing time as she makes the first free throw. And see what she can do on the second free throw here, as trying to get things squared away here with how to play defense for Central West.
And Spaulding will get the rebound. Nice long pass there. Nice coverage there from Powlin. Loose ball in the corner. Tiana Mann's always been good at getting the ball back for them.
And it's going to stay.
It'll stay Spaulding possession, but nonetheless, I mean, just to force that hell ball is big. Now that next one will go their way.
See,
trying to get it.
Raiders.
Oh, threw it right over to Tiana, so she gets it herself anyway.
2 on 1. Yeah.
Oh, she tried the reverse layup. Vanessa Martinez gets it right back. Tiana Mann looking to set something up here for Central West. Up 14-6. 5:40 left here in quarter number 2. Central West senior night here against Spaulding. Corner 3, Powlin shot off the top of the backboard, no good. And trying to rip herself away from Tiana Mann was Demaya Perkins, just to show how effective Tiana's defense has been here tonight.
Yeah, they're feisty tonight. It's, you know, definitely wanting to get this win
Here's
on their home court.
Here's a three that's off there from Averill. And now Tiana getting double teamed is the call for them to try to get the ball turned over in the front court, back court. Central West now. Powlin gets it to fall there. That's big for her. Agila Powlin, not sure if that's her first set of points there, but we've seen her struggle to get her shots to fall, and this time they do.
Seems like anyone with a P last name has been scoring in this second.
Here goes Vanessa. She'll draw a foul, I do believe, and she had a wide open lane all the way down.
She felt that for sure. She got tripped up there, and
that'll be the third foul on Kate McCauley here, Kyle.
That's a tough one right there. You know, she's an integral part of this team, and you know, you see her taking a seat here, and
yeah. I love Coach Blake in the shirt and tie, keeping that alive. Here's a three from Powlin. She drains it from the corner. Talk about getting your confidence back up. All of a sudden, you're draining threes. Here's another shot, and a retaliation bucket won't fall, and it'll stay red ball.
Yeah, that was a money three right there. Able to put it up to a 13-point lead here, and with 4:29 to go, Central West feeling the home loving on senior night so far.
Throwing it up, and it gets pulled in now by Ava Damon in for the first time. She is a freshman guard on this team, was playing in the JV game that went for forever and eternity before this one. Nice pass there to Perkins, working on Martinez. Yet again, Perron trying to take it away. Nice shot there from Demaya Perkins, getting that to fall with a lot of defenders by her.
The first points in some time here for the Raiders.
Oh, they force a turnover. Steal there from Damon coming into the game.
Halfway through this second period here. And again, the lead is 11 now, Zach.
Moving in now is Averill, bouncing it over to Perkins. Perron stealing it away. She's leaving that side of her weak. Down the far side goes Tiana Mann. Up, around, off. Perron trying to get the rebound. It's a fight for possession. They're going to call a foul on.
Looks like it's going to be on a Central player this time. That's their first of the period.
I believe it'll be. I saw a 4. There's no
there's
a 4-0 on Perron. That's right. Like there's no 14 or 4 on either team. But I kind of forgot about 40. And that is going to be the foul on Adriana Perron, her first. And I believe that's the first for Central West the whole game here. Floater coming up, shut.
Oh, almost got
the little plinko bounce there, but it wouldn't fall.
Everyone wants that 25,000, Zach.
Here's a three, Murphy off, pulled in there by Powlin. Great job, and the shot falls. Agila Powlin, 21-8, Central West here over Spaulding.
Again, offensive rebounds have been huge so far in this game. for Central West, and that's where they've been able to get a lot of extra points here. And
Thrown off of the foot of Palin will go out of bounds.
good to see her as a senior as well, getting some recognition today as they have their senior night for the West players when they played over at the West Quinn Gymnasium.
See, I was always wondering why they chose Central. Is it because they have more Central players on their rosters, the reason they play the home games here?
And either way, we have a timeout here, and with 2:43 to go, a 21-8 game, and Red Raiders trying to get things squared away with the ball and in their offensive zone here. I don't have a good answer for that, Zach. Honestly, I think that the gym is a little bit bigger, and it certainly is possibly is true that they're. But on the other hand, there was only one senior. I know. I just remembered what it was, Zach, is because the girls from West had already played in D2 for 3 years before the teams combined. So to be able to get to play over there for 2 games since they played their first 3 years there is kind of like a goodbye in some ways.
That's good for them to be able to play at their own school, as you know, it's not all of Manchester with Memorial and Trinity still in their lonesome. But see, I was looking. I think there's only one division for girls basketball. I only see Division 1 when I look. Obviously, there's more. It might just be on the website. There's only, but I know there's more than one division there. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, there's 4 divisions
I was
in
looking
girls
at. You know
basketball.
what? I was thinking about girls hockey. That's what it was.
Oh yes, for girls hockey.
That's
absolutely.
what it was. Brain fart. All right, 2:43 left here. Quarter number 2. 21-8 lead here for Central West here against Spaulding. They get the ball shot off.
Great.
No good there. Trying to find open space on a bounce pass. Tried the little reverse layup there. No good. And fighting his Oates and Perkins for the ball. We saw Damon get a little flustered here.
I understandably, yes, when you're kind of not getting the call that you think you deserve, it's you get absolutely aggravated, as most athletes will.
Powell 3, back, and banks it in. She's back from 3. 24-8's her score. Big shot there. That was clutch.
America's most convenient bank right there, the backboard.
Here's a shot from Damon that drains in. So now Spaulding finally at double digits here. As I think there was a game they finished with just 8 points.
Probably against Bedford, as a lot of teams have had trouble against them this year.
And Powling with the putback.
Look at that perfect placement, able to get that rebound and go right back up. And now a 16-point lead, the largest of the game.
Bouncing it over. Juraskovich. A little too less, not too much. Sometimes you see too much, you see him thrown off the backboard. That was a little too less there.
Tough there. She's had 2 3-pointers that have not.
I think they've seen the Kate McCauley, the effect of her not being able to play here, Spaulding has, with her in foul trouble. Down 16 here. Tiana.
Kind of like a floor general trying to figure out which way she wanted to go.
Palin lost the ball, fell down, and gets picked up by Oates.
I think all the Spaulding girls were expecting a foul there and did not rush for it.
Oates down low, Murphy. Back to Tiana. Oh, nice move by her, but they'll call it travel.
Well,
I was wondering if the move looked a little too nice.
I mean, just to be able to burst, because she does have a great burst of speed there. And unfortunately, yeah, she might have taken a few too many steps. No big deal. They'll play some defense here and see what they can do here.
Down low, Juraskovich, and man, pestering there. She'll take the ball away.
And she runs into a...
Down the sideline she goes, and now back to Murphy. Little quarterback-looking pass from Chloe Murphy. Can Muhammad finish the play? Oh, just off.
And a rebound there by the Red Raiders. Good job able to get that ball.
Off of Muhammad, out of bounds. It'll be Spaulding ball.
Ellie Averill with that rebound there, and she's got to get stronger down low to get some of these rebounds. The offensive rebounds for Central West have been key for them.
Averill bouncer back to her.
Spin shot.
Off the front rim, and Murphy's got it. 30 seconds left here in the first half. 26-10. Central West leading Spaulding on their senior night. Oates, corner 3. Out of bounds. We'll go to Spaulding.
Well, 21 seconds here for the Red Raiders, and they need to get some baskets here. At least one to get some mojo going into the halftime break.
Bringing it up now is Averill. Back to Juraskovich.
Down to 10, Zach.
Megan, they're going to have to get something off here. Juraskovich shot. Good! And
there we
that
go.
will end the half.
And that's exactly what I was saying right there, is they just needed to get something going here. And you can see the excitement that they were finally able to get their first three-pointer. And, wow. I mean, I don't know what type of halftime we're going to have, since the JV game went to triple overtime with time-wise, because I know that these Spaulding girls need to get back to Rochester at some time. But apparently we will take a 10-minute break, Zach, and be back with the second half. So for Manchester Public Television's coverage of high school basketball here from the Simon Gymnasium, Central leading Spaulding 26-13. Back with more after this. Well, the final seconds tick off for this halftime here from the Simon Gymnasium, Manchester Public Television's coverage of high school girls basketball. This Division I matchup, senior night between the Central West girls and the Spaulding Red Raiders, Zach Johnson and Kyle Heavey. And Zach, we saw a great first half for Central West, scoring 26 points, taking a double-digit lead into the second half here. And a turnover here for Spaulding is not what they had written up to start this second half. But for Central West, like we were saying, their defense has really been the story of the game so far.
Yeah, without that three to end the half from Megan Juraskovich, it's 26-10. It looks a lot different than a 13-point lead. However, it's still a big lead here for Central West, trying to get the win on their senior night, as they will call
a foul. It's going to believe on number 34, and that's it's actually going to go on 11.
Ellie Averill will pick up her second, so 11 inbound from Tiana.
The first of the second half.
Just off there from Marley, rebound. Chloe Murphy's going to put it back.
Great job going up with the left hand and able to get that bucket. And now, looking like a football score right now, Zach.
It does look like a football score here. Nice little move here. Pass out. Averill's three. Good. Drains it. Nice little shot there from Ellie Averill, and it's 28-16.
Well, I mean, their last two baskets have been three-pointers, so that's a win in their end for sure, as they're able to go on a quick 6-2 run.
Oates, little floater up. Good for Marley Oates here, so we got some scoring starting in our second half.
Phenomenal arc on that shot. It just was so clean the whole entire way, and good job by Oates to get herself a basket there.
Working on Muhammad there was Daly, and now stolen by Tiana Mann. She's got no one around her. Oh, she missed it.
And she puts her hands on the court, unfrustrated. Look at her speed
Layla's
coming down.
trying to get the steal, like she has been doing all night here.
And a foul will be called on Tiana, and you can see her kind of smiling, like unbelievable that she missed that layup. And you see if she can get another chance here. But now for Spaulding, they see if they can do something down low here.
There's a shot that'll bounce its way in. When I was here for the boys' game against Concord, there was a dunk where Eileen Twite was just absolutely no one around him. He jammed it in. I got a little PTSD from that. Absolutely nobody around, and it just shook the whole gym. Central still came away with the win real well. So they've gone on a nice little stretch, the Central boys have, as Muhammad pulls up from three.
Good rebound there by Perkins, and she will get a foul called. And this will
that'll go on Lydia Mann. I think that's her second. Oh, no, just her first.
She's been quiet. She doesn't want to foul on her senior night.
No.
This is her gym tonight.
Little pass here. Murphy trying to play up, and the shot will miss there from Demaya Perkins.
And she runs away, excited about going to the free throw line. And with 5:55 remaining in this third quarter, some free throws here for Spaulding to be able to help things out. And she front rims the first one, so we'll see what she can do on the second one. And again, if they can start making some of these free throws, they should be in good hands.
And that
that's unlucky right there.
They could have trimmed it to 10 points, but they missed the free throws. Now here comes Tiana finding a lane. We'll give it over to Layla Muhammad. Oh, Lydia wanted that from the corner. This time she'll go down low.
Yeah, turnover there, and see if they can get the ball back.
Juraskovich has it.
And she's just as smooth out there. You can just see that she reads the court well and pass across.
Here's a three that's not good. Pulled in there by Perkins. Held ball. That'll go Central's way.
Well, it's all you got to do is sometimes let the other opponent get the rebound and then just put your hands on that. And, it worked perfectly to Central West perfection right there.
Bouncing it over to Layla Muhammad. She's double teamed. Oates open on the other side. See if they can get it to her. Here goes Tiana. She's got room. Nice little pass to Marley Oates. Floater up, off there. And Lydia playing up. And now Spaulding looking to turn this to a 10-point lead here with a 2-pointer they can do. Down 30-18.
Good job by Spaulding, though, is to get some great opportunities to get some baskets here.
Down low. Chloe got a hand on it. Now Perkins trying to get away from Tiana Mann. She's trying to rip it away. It'll go Spaulding's way.
Perkins is staying strong.
Here comes Kate McCauley. Yeah, you're right. Perkins has had a real good game when it comes to fighting, and it's been hard, especially with Tiana Mann and Layla Muhammad playing such great defense.
And for McCauley, she's been accepted to Bryant University, so got that from her parents at the halftime break, and see if she ends up going there. Obviously, it's that time of year where you get a lot of acceptance letters, and Zachy will hopefully get plenty of those next year.
Next year, yes. I got a whole nother year of doing this, which is awesome. Mann trying to get it out, and Murphy will get her rebound, and it'll get taken there by Kuchar. And now here comes McCauley with her 3 fouls that Coach Blake is trying to avoid having her foul out.
Stifling defense there, just able to come up from behind with their speed and knock the ball away.
Murphy off of her little dribble, and it's good. Chloe Murphy, it's 32-18.
That was like a you do it, no you do it moment there between the two girls trying to figure out who should take the shot, and Murphy was able to get that and get the bucket. So now 14-point lead.
Kuchar up and off there.
And over the back is a tough call right there. And McCauley, that will be her 4th, Zach.
Oh, she's got 4, and she's going to have to come out.
Quickly coming off.
Right back comes in Demaya Perkins.
Yeah, as someone that's used to get those foul calls, is you have long arms, you think you can get it, but the referees don't always appreciate that. And now she'll take a seat and see if she comes back for the 4th period.
Oates off of that rim there.
Collision there.
Rebound coming from Layla Muhammad. Back to Chloe Murphy. Her shot rattles off, no good. And bringing it up now is Megan Uraskovich. Nice move there from Perkins, but Murphy playing up on her with her hands up. Uraskovich 3, she's hit one already. Shorts it, rebound, off. Fighting for the ball, and it'll fall its way in.
Well, if you can't do it once, do it 3 times and see if you can get it. And that's exactly what Spaulding did to get those baskets. And now some full court defense here, but
floating up and won't fall. Pulled in there by Muhammad off the back end, no good. So now Uraskovich will bring it up herself.
12-point lead here for Central West, but Spaulding seems to have something cooking here.
Perkins, and I think Lydia got her arm on that one, and now Chloe will bring it up. With 2 defenders in her way. She missed it there, but Tiana trying to rip it away there from Uraskovich. And now it'll be brought up now by Averill. Bouncing it back to Megan Uraskovich.
Megan had to take an extra moment there to get that ball cleanly.
Back to her. She's playing pass there with Sydney Daly. Averill's open. They're going to call a foul on Tiana. 3 subs coming in. Martinez, Palin, and Perron for Lydia Mann, Chloe Murphy, and Marley Oates. So you like to call it a line change.
Absolutely, a new line of offense here for Central West.
Fresh legs. 3 off there, but no one there to get the ball from Daly.
Wild to see that she just had no one within 10 feet of her and was able to get that rebound offensive.
Perkins back over to Kuchar. Her shot, I believe that Jila got a hand on that. Here comes Adriana Perron working with her right hand, going up off the back. Rim. Palin. Muhammad off. And now Palin trying to get the second chance basket. Up to her again. Held ball. It'll go
Central West ball.
Yes.
So
1:40 left here in the 3rd quarter.
And we have a 30-second timeout, and I'm not sure which team called that, but for Central West,
It's a 60.
They are now in a little bit of foul trouble with 4 fouls here.
Yeah.
With a
You don't want to get into a situation where you're giving up free throw after free throw and Spaulding gets momentum and starts chipping away going into the fourth. So they do want to stay out of that foul trouble. They can, I guess, wind out the last 1 minute and 40 seconds left here.
Well, if you're doing the scoring here, Zach, for the third period, it's the 7-4. Spaulding has outscored them so far through the first 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So that's something that Coach Blake has got to be proud of, is these girls are chipping away. They just got to be able to get a few more baskets to make this really a tight game. And like you said, free throws could really become a story in this fourth period. But for Coach Winters, he knows that his defense is working really well. And again, you got to feel good with a 12-point lead.
Always good to have a double-digit lead. It's a good comfort there, but no lead's big enough. We've seen crazier things happen, Kyle. We've definitely, and you much longer than this Riz than I have probably seen crazier things than that.
I mean, every game's something different here, Zach.
That is
and
true.
And
you can say that.
You can forget some, and you can remember some, and we'll see what.
Nice pass, or nice deflection, but the rebound, Powell shorts it here. Spaulding playing much better defense, like you mentioned.
Wow.
Tiana Mann is always on the floor going for the ball when they get those held ball stoppages, and it's always her. She's what they'd call a dirt dog in baseball, just getting dirty whenever possible. And I guess you could, use that in basketball, going to the floor a lot, trying to get those loose balls. And there's another one from Muhammad that she's done so well tonight.
She read that so well, as like a English paper right there, and was able to knock that out of bounds. And we'll see if she can do it again.
Turned over now. Perron will pass it over to Muhammad. Off. Good.
Perron looking like a safety in football right there. Was able to just pick that off.
Pass from Kuchar down to Averill. Ellie with full speed ahead, laying it in.
Great job there. She pulled off a Tiana Mann move, as see what Tiana can do the other way.
Here she comes. Whoa, nice move, and the shot will go. I think she broke Kuchar's ankles, it looked like. Or maybe she just lost her balance. Either way, he's a three that's up and off here. Less than a minute left to go here. And Perkins can't put it back.
And now they're going to look to tie things up, but instead it's going to be, will be a jump ball.
And now Perron will be the inbounder for Central West.
50 seconds to go, and again, a 14-point lead here for Central West is able to get through the defense here.
Tiana, Muhammad, corner, got it!
And you hear the fans, they're yelling moo. Almost like, not a boo, but a moo right there for Muhammad. Oh, just too much. See if she can spin around and
on the floor.
And that will be free throws either way, as that was the fifth foul on Central West. So
see, now they're in this trouble, but there's just 27 seconds left.
Yeah, it's not much you can do, but we'll see what Ms. Perkins can do from the free throw line. Down 15.
Much different than the free throws at Memorial when you got to be basically silent.
No good there, as there was a lot of stomping on the stands in the JV game, and a little bit quieter here.
It's like a golf.
Yeah, we're going to see what she can do. And 0 for 4 on the free throws is a tough spot for Perkins.
Vanessa's wide open. Off her hand, back to Perron. We'll see if they can get a late basket like Spaulding did at the end of the second here. Muhammad up, off, rebound. She gets her own, and she puts it back. Layla Muhammad.
Impressive right there to see just the will and the way to get that basketball back in her hands and go up with it.
Throwing it up in the air. Perkins throwing it off the back. 41-22 through 3 to quarter number 4 here. 41-22 is the lead for Central West over Spaulding. They are getting it done real well here tonight, Kyle.
Yeah, 19-point advantage here going into the final 8 minutes. And Central West looking promising to get their 4th win of the year. And got to be happy with that. As it's been a tough go of things in a lot of ways, but again, to beat Trinity, to beat Merrimack, and I believe Winnisquam was the other team that they had beat earlier in the season, and we'll see what they can do to not spoil the game here, as again, this is the last game of the season here, as no playoffs on the line here. And glad to be here, Zach, to see what's going to happen. Winnicott, no, I said Winnisquam, but Winnicott was the other.
That's the only team that, not the most recent, not the only, but the most recent team Spaulding has beat. I believe they must have also beat Merrimack, because I believe Merrimack's gone winless this season.
And you are correct on that, Zach, so good job.
Did my research.
Trinity with 3 wins on the year. They beat Winnicott the other day. Well, they also beat Spaulding and they beat Merrimack. So Trinity and Central West looking to tie with 4 wins on the season.
Murphy got her hand on it and hit off of 2002 M&M hair over there on the.
You know, just a lot of children in the crowd. So hopefully,
yes,
able to keep the kids safe here as they're trying to enjoy the game.
Pulled in and the shot up and off there from Sydney Daly, and now Martinez will take it down, defended by Averill all the way to the basket, and Averill got a hand on it and they call a foul.
Well, that's a good way to start things off, is a foul early in the fourth quarter, and see if they can have a lot of free throws late in this period, if that's the case.
Marley Oates will go to the line.
Let's see what she can do.
Just off the front, you could hear that echo.
Yeah, the obviously this gymnasium used to be, back in the day here, Zach, they called the bandbox until 1960. There was a different gymnasium here at Central.
Oh.
I was able to learn a little bit about that. And then, you want to take a guess where Central played before this gymnasium was built?
Was it Memorial?
It was Memorial. You are correct. They played there in 1960 while they built the Simon Gymnasium.
Here's a shot that falls there from Sydney Daly. Manchester history on Manchester Public Television.
The bandbox was underneath the auditorium, so you can only imagine those ceilings weren't very high.
Geez. Here's Oates, and it won't fall. It'll be a hell ball.
And thank you to Mr. Tellish for giving us the information here tonight, as he's always giving us some sort of information about Central and the history here that we are able to share with the community.
Up in the air and trying to pull it in there is Chloe Murphy. She'll toss it back to Vanessa Martinez, trying to set something up here. Down low, Murphy pulls it in with 3 defenders by her. She gets her own rebound somehow.
3 Red Raiders around, and no one could grab that ball. It's not a good look there, but they're trying their best, obviously. It's a long week.
Yes, absolutely. Going into vacation here. Here's a shot that is off from Agila Palin.
And rebounded there. And now Spaulding rushing down.
Averill back over to Juraskovich. Back over to Perkins. Lost it.
And it's going to be a foul,
Foul
I believe.
will be on
Oates, I'm going to.
Agila. I saw the 1-2. Either that. Yeah, it's going to be on Agila Palin. No, it was Marley. You're right.
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm just ahead of you on some things here.
I got to wait till it pops up on the scoreboard. How's that? That'll see, that's 13. I can tell this time.
Numbers. What are they?
Numbers, what are they? We've seen my mental math when trying to calculate the score on the scoreboard there. It hasn't been pretty.
And Perkins just having a rough go of things. Free throws are not always easy, and tonight seems to have been a little bit more difficult. Bend from the knees. There we go. And look at that, Zach. Look at that. Able to make that free throw as soon as I said something.
Over to Palin. She's got Oates open, but she won't find her. She'll move it back and give it to Perron. Perron working on Perkins. Toss over. Nice little move there to Palin. They'll call a foul. Your window theory is correct, by the way. I can tell behind this little, I think this also says Central Pride right over here, that there's a window behind the little banner. So the Kyle Heavey window theory has been.
Look at that. Beautiful free throw.
42-25 is our score. 6:14 left here in the fourth. Zach Johnston, Kyle Havey from Manchester Public Television on Central West Senior Night.
Oh, rolls
Rattling
out.
around there, yeah.
Too much spin, I guess. The rim just couldn't handle it.
Here comes Averill. Oh, going to the floor, there's Martinez, no call. Tiana trying to move it up. Loose ball picked up there by Palin. Here she goes. Agila pulled in there by Perron.
Collision there.
Murphy, top of the key. Got it. Three-pointer from Chloe Murphy. Draining it.
Now a 20.
See, I can do that.
There you go, Zach. 20-point lead, and with 5:40 to go, Spaulding's
It'll
going to have
rattle
to
in.
chip away and things like that. They can't have any turnovers here, and they got to get. And that's a
travel.
perfect opportunity here, and you can see the frustration.
Here comes Muhammad, so good luck trying to get something started on offense, Spaulding, with Layla Muhammad coming back in with the defense she's played tonight. It's been outstanding.
Ooh, collision here between the number of girls, and
Forehand pass, and that's Muhammad who's got it right back to Murphy. When
And-
Muhammad's on the floor, turnovers are just going to happen.
And I could hear Coach Winters earlier saying patience, patience, and they got plays lined up, and sometimes you just got to, wait for the girls to turn.
Oh,
And
Perron kind of got in the way of that one, or maybe miscommunication there, but nonetheless out of bounds. It'll go to Spaulding. Like you said, they just got to start chipping away here. It'll go right back over to McCauley. McCauley going all the way herself, and she shorts it. And Murphy will pick up the board.
she looked good on doing that earlier, and unfortunately she just did not have the angle that she needed to get that off the backboard. And
Here is Tiana trying to lay it in. No. She gets it back. Martinez to Murphy. Can she hit this one again? No lucky bounce, but rebound by Muhammad. I don't even know where she came from.
from the free throw line, it looked like she just jumped in Speedy Gonzalez-like and was able to get that rebound. And now 4.5 to go, and Central West is just going to hold the ball a little bit longer here.
Perron, open lane. Can she get it to go? No. Picks up her own rebound off of the hands of Kate McCauley, out of bounds. Back to Central West. 3 subs coming in. Damon, Perkins, and there's one more.
And that might do it for these girls, as
We got a
we have
22.
some freshmen out here.
Cadence Ciazzo is coming for the first time.
And Ava Damon also. It's their first time that I've seen her out there.
She's been out a couple times, but yeah, obviously the freshmen like we talked about and the underclassmen that were in that JV game getting a little rest here from their
Rightfully so.
fiasco, which just seemed like a while ago, doesn't it now? We've got 4 minutes left here in quarter number 4. Here's a shot that is off, out of bounds. It'll go Spaulding's way.
I mean, it's most games, Zach, you got to remember, are only 32 minutes, and that was 44 minutes.
Yeah, get the extra time there. Nice little move there, trying to bring it up by Megan Juraskovich. And Muhammad just pressing up on defense there on Damon.
Damon's got to be stronger here. She's got to really hold her own against Muhammad, who
Up, pulled in, trying to move it up. Here comes Tiana Mann. With her right hand, swinging it a little too much there. Ava Damon, they're going to call, don't know what.
I think it was just a collision foul, loose ball foul,
Yeah, it'll go on Layla Muhammad, her first.
which is pretty nice for the defense that she's been able to play.
Absolutely. I'm kind of just realizing that now. That's only her first foul. And
a
Perron
fight.
trying to pull it up.
I mean, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with Spaulding. But, yeah, you could see that some hair had been pulled
Yeah.
with trying to get that ball and go up with it. And we'll see what Damon can do with passing the ball in. They got a chance here.
Little bouncer, and Perron will try to fight with Perkins for possession here. This game was supposed to start at 7, Kyle, and it's
6:30.
6:30, and it's 8:20. How's that, eh?
Yeah, I mean, that's math for you in some ways. We've got to start from the bottom before we climb to the top. We'll get your SAT scores looking good for next year, Zach.
Here is Murphy's shot off. I'll use the you don't need to show me advantage when I'm applying for college. Nice little pull in there up to Juraskovich. Muhammad, I got 3 girls on her. That's off of the lower leg of Kate McCauley.
Good job by her to
Driving
keep that going.
down, yeah. Off the back, just an unlucky bounce. Rebound, that's going to fall from Demaya Perkins. So
Watch out, Zach. 3 minutes ago, 16-point lead. Spaulding has had the last 4 points, excuse me. But now looking to drive, no one in their way, and could have sworn she got fouled there, but referees say otherwise. And now we'll see if she can get another chance here. Down
bouncing
low.
it, Martinez, and it's good.
And that will work for her as much as she didn't get that basket originally. She was able to get that there.
Taking it away, there's Mann. It'll go Spaulding's way as Lydia Mann and Agila Palin will come in for Vanessa Martinez and Adriana Perron.
And they did a great job there. And, I mean, more substitutions here for Spaulding as well, as Damon will come back off the court, as well as Juraskovich will take a seat as well, I believe.
Nice little pass out to the top and stolen there by Chloe Murphy. Trying to get around was Averill.
Ava
Man.
Mann gonna do a travel though.
Tiana took an extra step there.
Trying to use her body into Sydney Daly. And you could hear Coach Blake why he's standing around. You know, there's still some time. Perkins, see what you can do.
He's another one with those 2 first names, as we talked about with the refs.
It's certainly interesting to see that we have 3 names out in this game with that could work as both a first and last name.
Ava Damon, too, you could count that one.
That's true.
I think that might be it.
That's a stretch, though.
Well, Anna Stanley was on there. But yeah, that'll be it.
Under 2 minutes to go in this game, though, Zach.
Central West trying to close it out here. Powell 3, too much on that one, and rebounded by Kucher. Back over to Averill. And now Daly. Up, shot off there from McCauley. She hasn't fouled out. I believe she's at 4, though, so she's been in that trouble here.
Yeah, she really can't play as much defense and be as aggressive as she might want to, unlike unlike Mann there, who seems to not matter at all, as Tiana is going to keep driving to the hoop as much as she can. And that foul will come on. That's number 5 right there. And she's going to get some love from her teammates here, as not pleased as she's going to go take a seat at the very end of the bench.
Tiana back at the line.
No
Off.
good there.
Well, we'll wind down here under a minute and a half left. Shot off there, and Murphy wanted to tie down for it, but that was too big of a bounce here for her to try to toss it back in.
She thought about it for sure. You know.
Yeah.
And now
Working
under the backboard, and it's going to stay with Spaulding. And now some more substitutions here is going to take a seat.
Yep, Agila Palin, one of the West seniors, I believe. Here's a shot that will be off, and Murphy will get it off of the attempted save there from Sydney Daly. So here comes Adriana Perron over into the corner. Muhammad's 3 is gonna fall in for Layla Muhammad. As the clock is ticking away, under a minute left to go. A big lead, 50-29 here. And
I believe it will be Muhammad who will get that
foul
call.
Marley Oates will come back in, and Morgan Risen will check in for Spaulding.
And a big ovation right here. Feel the energy in this place, a big love right there.
Yeah, Lydia, good for her getting some round of applause. A little bounce pass, and they say Tiana stepped out, so it'll go back to Spaulding's possession.
Ball certainly hit the green.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, that is. Obviously,
we're going to have a timeout from Coach Blake.
49 seconds. You can only wonder what he's going to write up here to try to get these girls straightened out and, finish off this game on a high note, as There's certainly been some good moments here for both squads. Spaulding had that 3 to end the first half, and certainly they appreciate the appreciation for senior night here as well.
Yes.
Again,
So Spaulding averaged 29 points a game, and they've got 29 up on their scoreboard here. So it's just kind of been a struggle for them to get points, whether it's generating offensive opportunities or just getting shots to fall. I believe that was their struggle here tonight. That and getting not a lot of opportunities as Central West defense dominating here tonight.
quickly up, hits the side of the backboard, and now we'll see what Murphy can do with the ball.
Murphy back to Perron, trying to get some space, and we'll stop the clock again.
And that is 4 fouls there, but with, again, 35 seconds to go. Not too much stress here.
Muhammad lost the ball. Perkins will bring it up for Spaulding. Trying to work on Tiana Mann, get some points, it'll fall. So over their average for the Red Raiders in what I believe is, yes, it is their last game of the season, and is also for Central West. And the clock will tick away as they'll let the rest of their girls hold on to the ball as the season will wrap up for Central West.
And the crowd is on their feet, happy for these girls to get a win, to go out, and that's a great way to feel things, is that victory at home on senior night. Something that they'll always be able to remember is that feeling of victory. And congratulations to the Central West girls on this win tonight, a 50-31 win over the Spaulding Red Raiders.
A dominant game here all around for Central West there, as they've given up 54 points a game, and they held Spaulding to 31. It was a defensive clinic put on from Tiana Mann and Layla Muhammad. All the girls on this squad playing a great game to finish out the season. They'll finish 4-14 to end their year.
And again, congratulations to the seniors here. It's a fun moment for both the Spaulding girls, with Maddie Troger out there with an injury, Gabby Kusher and Kate McCauley. And for
Central West, obviously, we want to shout out Sienna Lukard, as well as Jyla Powlin and Lydia Mann, the seniors on this squad. So it was a wonderful pleasure to be here tonight to see Central West end their season with a victory here against Spaulding. Take us away, Kyle.
Yeah, for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lara, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, for Zach Johnson, my name is Kyle Heavey. This has been a production of Manchester Public Television. We'll see you again soon. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a great night.